Oh, we're just gonna face this way. And
Nah, we're gonna lay down, but you gotta grab the kids.
We can lay down.
Like this.
so like this, right?
Like this.
Just make sure the wire doesn't touch, right?
Yeah. How come you get a seat and we don't?
Hey, we should probably get a sailboat, huh?
We should.
Look at all the sailors.
Hey,
And record one over there.
nah.
Maybe.
This is,
But I
you
look,
know, that's
you gotta
like-
look fat as fuck.
That's
in
like
video, man.
that's like the original
it's
floaters
okay.
right
Everybody
there,
can
my
see
boy.
you know, everything.
Yeah.
Your body, who you are. Hey, let's talk about what Carlos was talking about earlier.
About what?
About
The
your,
Amish?
No, let's talk about that church boat.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That was a good idea.
It could be
It's
a
a good idea. I'm
sailor's
telling
church
you,
boat.
if you
know?
get you need a big boat like the ones over here, right? And you put church pews, right? You have
Okay.
church ceremony like normal, right? Hour after that, you go underneath the boat, right? And then you have Sunday brunch. I feel like a lot of people would actually like spend money on that. Like every Sunday, it's a ceremony. You just have a boat, and it's like you do it like 3 times, 4 times out the day,
Okay.
right?
I mean, that sounds cool, but the idea of being on a boat while at church, I don't think that goes good.
Why not?
It's just an idea that I never thought of. I don't think it's gonna.
And
I
now,
don't
would
think
you be
anyone's thought of-
docked or would you be floating on the water? So that means you'd have to have a time frame for people to show up,
That
Well,
is
people
true.
have a time
Oh,
frame to
that's a
go to
good
church,
point.
don't they?
right?
What if, like, you know,
They
always
come late sometimes.
people always,
Nah, yeah,
yeah,
some
they
people
always
Well,
come
then
late.
if you show up late, that's your fault. I mean,
And you gotta swim to the boat,
yeah, you gotta swim to the boat. Yeah.
You gotta
swim
catch
your
up.
sins away
Yeah,
or
okay.
something.
Are they gonna bless the whole lake?
Huh?
Are they gonna bless the lake?
Yeah, what are they gonna bless?
Yeah, sure. Bless the lake,
don't
and
know
then they
what this
baptize
was
you. in
for.
it.
I
I don't know,
lunatic.
bro. Like,
I don't
that
get
man's
that,
got
bro.
a whole body of fucking holy water. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
All right,
Nah, there you
everybody,
go.
we got Gabriel on my left. We got my boy Miggy and Carlos here. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the late night with J&R. We're doing this a little bit different. So as you can see, we're in a jacuzzi. We are downtown Chicago. How you feeling, man? You want to kiss me or what? This guy's just looking at me like he wants to kiss
Maybe,
me.
Try not
bro,
to get
maybe.
electrocuted right now.
But
you know?
right off camera.
We're gonna get
Yeah, but
electrocuted.
I don't
That's
think
100% true. But
You know?
we just we gotta be careful here. We gotta tread lightly.
Nah, seriously though.
This should
dang,
be
someone
good.
just died over there.
Someone is dying right now as we speak.
Yeah. Bro, this is nice view. Like, you really got the best
Oh,
view
yeah,
of Chicago right here,
It's a really
seriously.
nice view over here.
I wouldn't say
It's
the
actually
best,
really
but
inspiring.
it's a very
Yeah.
nice view
It
of
is?
Chicago.
It's
For you?
inspiring, yeah.
You got the whole river walk out here.
I love
so,
it. Don't get me wrong. I just wouldn't say it's the best. 'Cause
Okay.
There's some
Okay.
phenomenal shit.
Well, it's the best
But
one I
it's a
have seen.
phenomenal.
It's the best one I have seen.
Absolutely, it's an amazing view. For sure. I would never say that it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But-
Definitely.
For sure.
So what's gonna be the episode today about? Like, what are we gonna talk about?
Today we're just gonna talk about relationships and that's it. Just family.
Oh, shit, yeah. Let me mute my mic real quick.
we gotta mute G's mic. You've had a couple of relationships back then, right, Gabriel? A lot of relationships. What do you?
I damn near lived in relationships. You know.
That's true.
It's not. It's for me. I love relationships, but like, depending on your relationship with yourself would depend on what you're kind of aligned with, who you're around, who you want to be with, right, and who you have the opportunity to be with. In my opinion, right. But
Absolutely.
It all depends.
I feel you. I feel you.
What about you? What's going on with you?
Well, I got a girl now. You know, it's
Okay.
going good. But what do you want to about? What do you want to know about relations? Like,
I don't know.
What's
I mean,
like-
what do you look for in a woman? I guess when you're out there, like, what do you find attractive?
fat. No, I'm kidding.
Just start right for it. I was asking him, what do you find attractive when you look for a woman, right? And he was like, a fat, and then he just stopped.
I mean, when you ask that question, that's a really broad question,
It's
right?
I feel like it's more
Because-
about the vibe, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the
but it
first
depends
look
on
is all about
what
the
you're
vibe.
looking for
Yeah.
real though. Like, are you
Yeah.
talking about long term, short term? Are you talking about visuals? Are you talking about credentials? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that all depends on
Like,
like.
a relationship, you know what I mean? Like, you're planning to be with that
So
person.
depending on your relationship, what do you mean, like preparation for marriage, or just a relationship to actually have a bond with another woman? Because some people don't bond with women at all.
That's true.
You
That
see
is
what I'm
true.
saying? And I genuinely mean that as like they don't have a female that is a best friend, or they don't have a good relationship with their mama or their sister or something of that nature, right? But needless to say, whether it's in those categories or not, and even if they did, sometimes they don't have that bond with that particular person that they want. right?
Okay.
Like that beautiful, athletic, kind of cool but shy girl. Like, not a lot of people have experienced that. They've met the beautiful and athletic, but not the shy part.
Yeah.
Because that's almost an oxymoron. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the only reason I say that as far as intention-wise is because it depends on what you mean by, like, relationship, right? Because the preparation for marriage is something different, too.
True.
Because now you're not only talking about your self-fulfillment or needs,
Talking about,
you're
like,
talking
together.
about
Yeah.
raising a family. So
Yeah.
that's very selfless.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And some
Well, you
people
know-
are not looking for a family.
Well, some people don't even look at it because they never had it neither. You know what I mean? So I got friends that, like, the first time they have a girlfriend, they've been with that person for years, you know? So, like have you
Yeah.
been with your girlfriend? That's your only girlfriend ever,
No,
right?
I've had another girlfriend, but yeah, we've been like my current girlfriend. We've been together for about like almost 5 years now.
Almost 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you've been together 4 or 5 years, right?
But, like, you never thought that you were going to be with that person for that long, right?
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go in the, let me see what I can do here.
Yeah, like, for example, like, when you had your girl, were you looking for a girlfriend or not?
No,
That's what I'm saying. You know, you weren't looking for it, but ended up happening. What do you think about that, Gabe? Like,
What?
you weren't
I
looking
don't
for a
know.
girlfriend, and then you ended up getting into. You know what I mean? You ended up vibing with someone, becoming. You know?
Oh yeah, and that's like the best experience of life, to be able to vibe with people, right? But the only reason why I say that question is sometimes a little broad is because intentions are the prime, like, reason behind it all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because if your intentions are to genuinely find a partner, you just might find that partner.
Yeah.
But if your intentions are only to have a good time, you also just might find that good time. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely. But that good time might turn into a better time.
Right, but is it really what your intention was, right?
Exactly.
Because your intention for that moment was to have a good time, but your intention in the long run wasn't necessarily to have a good time. It was to become structured and, have a certain foundation depending on the intention,
Yeah.
the long-term intention, in my opinion. Because, again, everybody has, like, even like with work, bro, you watch people with working out, with diets, with so on and so forth. The real intention behind the intention is bigger than what it always meets the eye, right?
Yeah.
Like, someone will say, I want to get in shape. You want to get in shape to impress that girl. Once you got
Yeah.
that girl, you fuck around and fall out of shape.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Until you find out that it starts affecting your body and how you move and how you wake up. You gotta
Now,
get
some
yourself
people, I'm not
together.
saying a relationship always is going to do that to you, but it does that to some people, right?
It does,
You
yeah,
look
it
at
does.
somebody
It
and be
does.
like, oh, you in a relationship now, ain't you? Because they
Yeah.
didn't put
Yeah,
on
they
10,
gained
15
some weight.
pounds, bro. You eating good. Yeah, you ain't
Yeah.
going to the gym every morning. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
type shit.
That's true, though, man. You just kind of lose that touch, but you just got to find it again, right?
Yeah.
So,
I feel like
Yeah,
that
for sure.
happened to me. You know what I mean? A couple of times now.
yeah.
You know, you get into the relationship, it's kind of like, you get too comfortable. I
Absolutely.
mean, because you still have someone there that no matter how fat you get, they're still gonna say you look
still
good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
you
still
look
gonna say,
good, baby. You handsome.
doesn't matter how fat you get or how ugly you get, they're still gonna say you look good.
Absolutely.
You know?
And that's the love you need.
That's true. That's
the
the love you
gotta
need,
look for,
bro.
so.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Carlos,
Yeah.
did you find that love?
I can't even really hear what you guys are saying.
This guy's just vibing out. I think I think he's still shaking up. So
Yeah.
guys, this guy almost fell down one set of stairs and he thought he was gonna fall off this whole building.
the whole building.
Oh, that was
crazy.
scary, dude. I didn't know what happened.
That was great.
That
It's
was.
just the floor blends in with the ledge over there. I'm
Yeah,
telling
but
you.
what
know
does
what
that
I
have
have
to
to
do with
deal
you
with?
falling? Like, did you thought it was gonna be it?
I didn't know. I was looking at my phone and I saw the edge,
Oh, you thought you were on
Oh,
this
he
Yeah.
thought, yeah. Okay.
This man
and I
is
saw the
tripping.
edge, and I'm like, shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna
so
fall
you
off
know,
the building.
you know what's crazy? You remember, like, Madagascar and the penguin,
movie?
like the penguin panda?
The penguins, yeah.
And he's like, don't push me because I'm close.
That was who?
Hey, under the panda.
Little
Everything's gonna be
pandemonium.
all right, though. I
Hey, you
ain't
guys
like-
don't call me Panda anymore, actually.
No, you know what,
We
though?
do.
A little bit.
Behind your
now,
backs.
Now it's Wombat because of my liver disease, and
You became a wombat.
yeah, you call me
Yeah,
Wombat.
he became a wombat.
You call me that now.
He switched over, but it's okay. It has a lot of diseases just like those
you're gonna
animals.
be all right.
Speaking of the boats again, look, there's one over there.
Okay.
Now think about, see how it's two-tiered? You can have one church ceremony on top.
Okay, so
Something
my
brunch
question,
underneath.
is, do you know how much it'll be for you
Does
to
it
buy
matter?
or rent?
Do you know how much this building cost when it was built?
What does that have to do with it?
It's a business. I mean, that's really it's gonna cost you money. But I
Okay.
think it's a good idea.
It's a good business idea. It's good.
It's you
Um,
don't know until it's good until you try it.
What would you call it?
Church on water.
Sunday on the water. Or, I don't know, like
Okay, well, you better get on it
worship
because
on the water. I don't know.
Okay, but here's the thing. You think there's gonna be people downtown Chicago willing to
Yeah.
go on a boat for a church?
Yes, 100%. People are willing to go on a boat to go look at the buildings for an hour.
Because they are not from here.
yeah,
though.
they're tourists.
They're
No,
tourists.
but people will do that because it's a nice Sunday brunch right after. Think about it. You make it
what,
an
what,
event.
what kind of church are we talking about?
Just, whatever church, like whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Whatever church. Is
whatever
crazy.
church.
Yeah, whatever church is crazy.
That
Obviously,
was.
I'm
I'm gonna need you to specify a little bit, my friend. I'm not gonna lie to you. That ain't gonna have no type of anybody on their knees praying to nothing. Yeah, this is a whatever church. Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Where you really
You
want?
gonna have all type of conflict on the water, my boy. You gonna need the fucking water ambulance and fucking all of that.
Hey, but guess what? We're gonna have brunch after this,
Yes, yes.
folks. So stay tuned.
That's what
Whatever
I'm saying.
you want.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good idea. You better trademark it. You better.
It's
do
a
something.
good idea, bro, but like, it's,
Do
it's
something
not
with it.
easy. You know, it's not easy.
Nothing's easy.
Yeah,
Nothing's
true,
easy.
true.
Getting here wasn't easy, and we almost got in a fight with that guy. Remember? I mean, we almost.
Oh, let's not go.
Promote violence.
Yeah, let's not.
There was a gentleman who had some issues going on in his personal life today that he felt like taking out on me. And that would have been the wrong decision, but at the end of the day, more power to him. I feel like, something that small can be that major in his life. I pray for him.
I mean, you
Yeah.
did take his parking spot though.
Absolutely, I did.
Right.
And I sat there and told him that I'm not moving.
Yeah.
We didn't really take it.
Everything's gonna be all right. You see what he did? Went through life
Yeah.
without the parking spot. The same
Yeah.
way he was going through it prior to me being in the parking
Yeah.
spot. Just pretend I don't exist.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he got another spot right after.
Exactly.
So
He's gonna be all right.
he really got so mad at.
Oh, but he's
For
gonna be
that.
so pissed all night.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
probably
His
beat
girls
wife.
saw it. Yeah. He's
Oh, what about that other guy we saw today?
Who?
When we were driving on Des Plaines and he started getting mad at that he was trying to merge. Someone didn't let him merge.
Oh,
And he was
so,
getting-
yeah. So we're driving over here. We're on Des Plaines and like 26. Going north. We were trying to hit the 290. There was a guy that was. There's two lanes, and it
Yeah.
switches to one. There's a car parked in the front. There's a guy getting out of the bar. He's kind of tipped out a little bit. He got like real close. He could have easily just gone around him, but he decided to stop, beep at him, start fucking yelling at him, doing some shit, and he was gonna speed off. He sped off, but there was a car parked in front. So guess what now? Now he gets to be stuck. So all the cars were passing him by, and guess what? He did not get to go wherever he needed to go. And the guy that probably had to turn, probably turned,
Yeah.
and this motherfucker was still waiting. All because he was pissed off.
You see, lack of emotional control
Yeah,
can
bro.
change your
Emotional
life. my boy.
control.
You know?
That's what it is. Emotional control.
And see, he almost made me lose it until I had to
Yeah.
I didn't simmer down. I'm not even
You
gonna lie.
didn't really
I did
simmer
not.
down. You got out of
He
that
kinda
car.
turned me up. But it's like I tried to remain cool at first until he started demanding me to leave like
Yeah.
I was his child. And that's where you have to remember as a grown man that it's not about standing your ground. Like, I'm a grown man, but you don't tell another grown man what to do.
Bro,
because
he
of how
really
you
wants
feel.
that
'Cause see,
barbecue, bro.
Feelings, the difference between women and men is that we both have feelings, but women act on them.
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
And they
100%.
Can I ask you
entertain the
something,
feelings.
Fru?
See, men don't always entertain the feelings. That's why, like, I could want to do something out of a feeling towards an individual and not do it. That's the power of being a man.
Yeah.
Because I'm differentiating my actions from those feelings, right? I
Right.
was female of him because if I would have respected it honestly if he punched me, because now you did all that yapping and emotional, expressions for
Yeah.
a reason. Like you told me exactly why I should have moved because you was gonna beat the fuck out of me, but you didn't. You got the fuck back in the car, so you literally did all that to go tell your wife that you still gotta go somewhere different. So she really looks at you like a fucking bitch. You see what I'm saying?
You did all this for nothing.
Yeah.
Should have gotten a charger, my boy. Dodge products, baby.
Hey, why are you wearing sunglasses in the dark?
Because you can't see me.
I can see you right now.
No, you can't.
Okay, that's not him.
Physically, you don't see my eyes. Eyes speak very loud.
Okay, all right.
So sometimes
That makes
if you don't
sense.
see my eyes, you don't know what I'm saying. Like, am I looking at you right now? You don't know if I am or not,
You-
and that's
you are.
okay because you think that I am. And that's
Right.
the whole process of life. It's thoughts, and it's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
It is gonna be
everything's
okay.
everything's gonna be all right.
I think so. I mean, we're up here. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Going back to the emotional control, like I had a customer not too long ago. Came in. Remember I told you? Came in because the car was having issues.
Mm.
He had one of the female, how's it called? Service riders.
Yeah.
He's saying that she started going off on her. On him, sorry.
Yeah.
She started going off on him, saying, "You're not here demanding blah, blah, blah." I guarantee you that guy was really cool, but she was upset for something else, and she went off on him. You know what I mean?
Went crazy.
She
yeah.
went crazy. And I think you know which one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know who.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have different emotions. They just express it in a different way.
I feel like they just can't
Yeah.
control it. As you
But-
say,
but-
you know,
but
some
that's
people
the
control it
problem.
different.
You're taking it off on a person that has nothing to do with what
Yeah.
you're going through.
Yeah.
And now you're getting him kind of worked. I mean, some
Yeah.
people get it the wrong way. Some people
Yeah.
don't. But you're getting that person worked up for what?
Yeah.
For your own problem?
Yeah.
Just deal with it at home. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, keep all that shit at home.
Yeah.
There's no reason to bring it out to somebody else in life, right?
Yeah.
It just fucks up your day.
Yeah.
And then you fuck up somebody else's day.
Yeah.
And it's the fucking chain of reaction.
Yeah.
You don't want to go
I
through
feel
all
like
that.
a lot of growth, development, or maturity, whatever you want to classify it as, comes from emotional control. Like the only thing that changes
100%.
as we get older, aside from our knowledge and our physical state of being, is like how much emotional we can have, like emotional control we have as a total, right?
Yeah.
Like through
Yeah.
everything, because sometimes it's the controlling of emotions and situations we've never experienced. So you can only
Yeah.
prepare to control for certain ones, but it's the control that you have in ones that you've never experienced or prepared for that kind of define your life, right?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
some of it is like natural for you as individuals, but then it can just be kind of like, yo, I don't want this outcome to ever happen no matter what I feel. In a good or a bad way, right? And I'm speaking that not necessarily in like a life or death matter, but it could be something that's like a gaining weight fashion, or being in a relationship or intertwined with a certain crowd of people, just like in general, whether, you know,
Yeah.
if you don't drink, to being around people who drink, or vice versa,
Yeah.
drinking to not being around people who go to sleep before 9 p.m. It's just a little
Yeah.
different, right?
Yeah.
But those are like that's like the power of choice in those emotions. But depending on what you're going through, man, it's like that kind of defines your age. So there can
Yeah.
be younger people, and you know, literally between
Yeah.
16 and 25 that have more emotional control than a 45 through 50-year-old.
That have
And
way
you
more
would
control.
think that based off of the situation at hand, that this person, you're gonna say, wow, you carry yourself very mature. You're like an old soul. Or they're gonna tell you shit like that, but no, you just have emotional control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Because you don't lash out or express things right away. It's just like a certain level of development. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 But you see it in all
Yeah.
forms, because people
Yeah.
mask that emotional control with occupations, stature, right?
Yeah.
I'm strong as hell. I got a lot of emotional control. I got a lot of money. I got a lot of emotional control.
Yeah.
But that doesn't define it,
Exactly.
though.
It
The
does not.
situations that we're talking about that you may have prepared for or not prepared for will define it through whoever's watching, and they'll be able to be like, okay, you're someone who can.
Yeah, like
you know?
like how would you just say, bro? People driving.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen people yelling at each other driving, bro? Like instead of like just for dumb shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, even in relationships with girls and boyfriends when they're fighting with each
Mhm.
other, I mean, they gotta control themselves. You know?
I had a
But-
girlfriend, bro. Every time I got in the car as a passenger, bro, I felt like it was gonna be the last day of my life, bro. She was driving crazy, cutting people off, fucking flaking them off, bro.
Oh, so she thought she
Yelling,
was on
bro.
top of the world.
She did, bro. Crazy. And she did that like a few days after I met her. You know, we
Yeah.
started
Those,
talking.
see, those people scare me, man.
That's the thing, bro.
they ready
That
to
was
get
the
rammed,
sign,
shot, all type of
bro. That was
Yeah.
the sign for me to stop talking to her.
Either
Like,
that or,
dumbass,
you know
keep
what, Let
going.
me drive now.
Yes,
yeah, let
bro,
me drive.
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go somewhere.
She would
I'm
like
picking
roll
you up.
down her window, bro, throw shit at people. I was like,
Oh, she's
damn, bro,
wild.
like, if she's like that, imagine at home, bro.
Damn.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
your shit's getting bleached, burned, cut up. all
yeah,
that.
bro.
You better not be texting anybody.
Yeah,
hating those
bro.
smiley faces,
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
bro.
Zero emojis.
Crazy, bro. Never seen anything like that.
You're
Look at
sleeping?
that.
No,
Look how nice
Pretty
everything's looking
I
now.
thought this guy was sleeping. Honestly, I looked to my right. I was like, "Is he sleeping?"
Look,
Let me pet him. Oh, that's a guys,
It's nice
girls,
view.
everybody watching. This is a beautiful view right now. You speak Spanish?
yeah, why?
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I speak Spanish.
You're Mexican, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good night. All right, guys. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.